Okay everyone, as promised, I'm going to do a tutorial. I got a bunch of requests to do a tutorial on this flower. I got a better response than I thought I would. But I'm going to show you how to make these flowers. And I'm going to call them fruit blossoms. I don't know why, I'm just going to, because they remind me of a cherry blossom, but, you know, not really. And I'm also going to show you how to make the bigger flower. Okay, so I'm going to show you first how to make them with a double-sided paper, and I'm going to show you how to make them, how I make them when they're not double-sided, when they're just one-sided paper. Okay, first off, I'm going to show you, I have a ton laying out to be made. So, of course, as you can see, sorry, I'm going to kind of adjust my camera here. Okay, as you can see, you're going to need 5 flower punches, and I am using the EK Success Retro Flower Punch, and I believe this is the medium, maybe small. Sorry if I'm blinding y'all, but it's just the EK Success Punch. You can probably use any 5-petal flower, or really any numbered petal flower, but I find the 5-petal is so much easier. You're going to punch out 5, and I am using a pearlized cardstock for this particular one, and these two are also made using the pearlized cardstock. And what I've done is I've inked all the edges, and I am using the Color Box inks that I got, and these are not really good for stamping. I think, in my own opinion, they're not really that good in stamping, but they're really good for, like, you know, actually applying to paper just directly. So I like these, and I'm using the red one for right now on this yellow flower. So I'm just going to show you a good way to do it. You can, you know, swipe like this, or you can just pounce it, and then I'll give you an even look. Okay? So I'm just going to set that over there. And it doesn't matter if you have to kind of, let me find one here. If you have to, if you don't have enough scrap paper, you're running out of scrap paper, you can cut off some of the petals on one of them on a set of flower, because one you're going to use as the bud, and I'm going to show you why. And if you have to cut it short, make sure that the ones that you cut short is, there's going to be one that you can cut short, and then leave one nice, and then the other one next to that one you can cut short again, because these two are going to be used in the inside of the bud. So you'll understand what I'm talking about in a few minutes. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut them out, of course, and then ink them. Then you're going to take your, you can take a skewer. I'm going to use a paper piercer, which looks like this. Okay, and the first one I'm going to take the ink side up. I'm going to take my skewer behind the petal and bend all the petals down over the skewer, or the paper piercer, and it's going to look like that. And I'm not bending them all the way, I'm just kind of giving them a funky look. Okay, the second one, you're going to flip the ink side over, and you're going to do the same thing. Okay, then the next two, you're going to do like your first one. You're going to keep the ink side up and bend again. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Flowers are never perfect. God didn't mean for flowers to be perfect. So you're going to do it with the second one. The next one. Just bend down. And the last one you're going to take your skewer, and you're going to roll it to where it gives it a rolled edge. Now you're not going to roll in like this. You're just going to push your skewer out like you're trying to curl some ribbon, kind of like that effect. To where it gives it a little bit of a curl up, but not dramatic, not a dramatic curl. Okay, so that's all you have to do with your skewer. You can put that away. You're going to take your first one, which is this one that is bent down, okay? You're gonna flip it over. You're gonna take one petal, push it up, and then leave that one in the middle, take the next one, push it up, and then you're gonna fit them together to where they overlap. So this part right here on this petal is gonna overlap on this one, and this part is gonna go inside that one. And you're just gonna get it to fit a little. Then you're gonna take a dab of glue and put it right here on the petal, and then a little bit inside. So when you mush it together again, it'll stay nice and good. So I'm gonna take my glue gun, which is in a very awkward position, and I'm going to just apply some glue. Okay, and then I'm gonna take it, and it's gonna be a little hot, but you're just gonna smush it together. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, flowers are never perfect. Okay, so then you're gonna have something that looks like this. Okay, then you're gonna fold them up, and you always wanna prep your flowers before you glue them. You wanna make sure that they fold right and look good before you glue them, because if you glue them, you're not gonna be able to redo it. So this is how mine's gonna look. So I'm gonna kind of fold them back a little. I'm gonna take the two, put some glue on the inside, and then fold them back to where they were. Okay, and do it with the same one over here. Okay, just put some glue and then fold it in place. Okay? And that's your bud. You don't have to do anything with it now. Okay, the next one, you're gonna prep it. You're gonna bend the petals up a little to where it looks like that. Okay, you're gonna put some glue on the inside, and you're gonna put a little bit too much. That way, when you put it in the center, the bud in the center, it's gonna push some of the glue out. You're gonna push up all the petals in that position and hold it until the glue dries, because it's gonna give you an opening bud kind of effect. So just let it dry for a little while. And this can get hot, so I recommend putting your glue gun on the low heat. It's gonna work the same. You don't really need a strong glue bond for this. Just a regular medium or low temperature on the glue gun will be fine. So that's what it's gonna look like. Okay, then you're gonna take your next one, and you're gonna prep it as well. You're gonna take it up, and this is the one that's bent down. As you can see, it's bent down. You're just gonna push the petals up to where it makes a little cup, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna put glue in, put a little much, a little too much. Don't like overflow it or anything, but then you're gonna set it in, kind of offset your petals, and then push them up a little. Okay, and let it dry. Give it a little bit of time. And you're gonna get glue everywhere. I mean, these little stringies just go everywhere. But it's better than burning your fingers. Okay, so then you're gonna take your next one and prep it again. You don't wanna bend it up all the way, just kind of give it a little bend to where it kind of makes a cup. Then you're gonna do the same thing, but you don't have to overflow this one. Just put some glue, take it, off center the petals again. And this should work perfectly since it's a 5-petal punch. So then it's gonna look like that. And then just to set it off to where it looks more complete, you're gonna take your bottom layer, which is the one that's rolled up a little. You're gonna put the glue in. And you're gonna set it in. Okay? There's your flower. Now you can use it any way you want. And that's what you have. So, you know, just figure out what colors look good on what and ink them up, and just have fun with it. Now stay tuned for the second video. I'm going to show you how to make these using a one-sided paper. Since these are double-sided, it doesn't really matter. You can, you know, see the color regardless. But on, let me go get one. On a one-sided paper, you're going to see white. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to show you how to make that.